It's that time again. The original 70s soundtrack, David Parks and Alan Barnes playing all your favorites from the 70s, getting all kinds of cool stuff going on. And guess what?
It's our 50th show, kids.
Woo-hoo!
50 shows. It's our big 5-0.
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah. So they have the largest Islamic population in the entire world. So obviously over there in Indonesia, they may hate freedom, but they love the 70s.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad.
If we had any listeners in Indonesia that speak English, I'm sure they're not listening now. Access special for a thing called KHI-TV 95, 90, no, it was 96.
Yeah. We'd already
and they were bringing in like a real camera crew, not this security cam tripod setup we've got here this time. But
tripod.
And I'm it's not like I'm not used to being in front of a camera. It's not like I'm reluctant to be in front of a camera.
Not even a little bit.
Neither one of us has any problem with a microphone or a camera, be it a still camera or a video camera.
That's right.
We're not like a lot of radio people. We don't mind putting our mugs out there.
Yeah, at least you don't.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder, Boogie on Reggae Woman. Go, Alan, go.
What cold?
He's having too much fun there.
Yeah. I love that stuff, man. I love the bass. Yeah. I'm not a good bass player, per se. I mean, I can get the job done.
Yeah.
That's what she said. But anyway, I can thump on that thing a little bit, and that, too, is what she said. But I admire somebody that can really thump that thing with some skill.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Dave and I are both. He's a drummer, I'm a guitar player, but we're like total bass group. That vain remark just reminded me of the camera, which has to be on me at all times. I'm like Madonna. All of a sudden, I must have the camera pointed at me at all times.
He's like that, folks.
Do you know
Don't
who
worry
we are? Like when you set up the tripod at the foot of the bed as a young married couple and you got your first camcorder. Maybe it's just me. Is it just me?
It's just you.
You did that. You all did that.
I never had a camcorder.
No, I'm talking to our listeners. They did that.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? It's not a good thing to do either, because no matter how good you think you look,
buddy,
when you watch it back,
camera angles will ruin you.
Look, it's a humbling experience.
All talk, no action.
And that's my ball and chain there, giving it to me where I live. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like they say the camera adds 10 pounds or whatever. So back in the day,
if it's pointing at your butt, you're in trouble.
It added it in the wrong place.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
There you go. 10 more pounds, buddy. David and Alan's original 70s soundtrack right here on 96.5 WCTG.
I'm sitting here mugging for the camera. It's not a pretty sight.
You got to do both, okay? Radio and television at the same time.
But we switched it to that. By the way, this is the original 70s soundtrack, 96.5 CTG. That was Eddie Money, Baby Hold On there. But we were thinking about switching the filter there to the night vision so we would have that green parasol sort of look. But it's just way too creepy, man.
Oh, no, you can see my veins.
Yes, we can, Dave. By the way, yes, we can. You wanna go further down that road?
No, I'll let that one go. I think you took it as far as.
By the way, soap was on the air from 1977 until 1981, and it was created, of course, as a parody of the daytime soap operas, and it was absolutely hilarious. I used to love that show.
Yeah, it was even Time Magazine's 100 Best TV Shows of All Time.
How about that?
Yeah,
it was good. It was good stuff. A lot of good people on that. Richard Mall, funny guy. Catherine Hellman. Almost every person in the family was. You think so? The
old girl with the red hair?
Yeah, we're talking, would you, on Catherine Hellman?
Oh, yeah.
In the 80s?
Oh, yeah.
Would you now?
I don't know.
You'd have to see her, right?
Yeah, I'd have to see her first. But
look, dude,
I always thought she
looked like you're a sick man.
I'll go along with that.
Just let me tell you something. She looked like she was 60 back then. She's got to be like 90 or something, man. Sitting in a pair of big diapers somewhere.
Okay.
Just
I've had enough.
Mushing her gums together, although nothing's in her mouth all day.
Looks like she's chilling and nothing's in there. Anyway, let's get off that subject.
My grandmother used to do that.
Back to soap.
Speaking of Geek Checks, our feature artist for the Geek Checks tonight is Kenny Rogers. You know, every time I see Kenny Rogers, I have this strange, inexplicable craving for General Tso's chicken. I don't know what it is. I want to order off a menu with numbers on it because, like, the dude has had his face pulled way too tight, man.
Just kind of.
It is way.
He just looks totally different. It's kind of scary.
He looks Asian, man.
Yeah, but he's coming up in just a little bit as our geek check, and
if I seen him, I'd say, "Hey, Kenny, man, your face is too tight. What happened?"
My mama pulled my pigtails too tight.
Look, dude.
Oh, there we go
enough
again.
with the plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.